Yeah, 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 yeah! It is the most beautiful day, but you won't know it. You know why? Because your energy is low, because you're vibrating low. Get your energy up. Yeah! Don't get your weight up, my friend. No, that's gonna make you obese. Get your energy up. And if you need some energy, I'm right here, dog. Where that energy at? I'm right here, dog. Where that energy at? I'm right here, dog. Yeah! And guess what else I got? I got a great message for you today. A tremendous message for you today, right? So you can get up, get out here in the world with a full cup of energy. Because this is what you got to stop doing. You got to stop pulling from that low-hanging fruit. Because that low-hanging fruit is only excuses. It's only procrastination. It's only lies and jealousy and envy. That's where the low-hanging fruit is. No, you got to resist that low-hanging fruit. And then what you don't know is once you resist the low-hanging fruit, it becomes stairs. It allows you to step up, to pick that high-hanging fruit, that fruit that's way up top, the goals that you really want, but you're scared to go all the way up there because you're scared of falling. What you don't realize is that if you resist the low-hanging fruit becomes stairs to help you climb up to the real blessings, the big blessings, the abundant blessings, and you won't fall, my friend. So here's the thing. Question. Why do most people, they do all the right things, right? But yet they still can't get to where they want to get to. They do all the preparation, set their goals, set their intention, but for some reason, they still can't get to where they want to go. And you know why they can't get there? Because they fail to first accept where they are. And we ain't done though, and you know why they can't accept where they are? Ooh, because they fail to first accept who they are. Yeah, you gotta accept who you are, my friend. You got to. And here's why. See, in order for you to be the person you're trying to become, you gotta first accept the person that you are. So if you're trying to in order for you to get to the place you want to get to, you gotta first accept where you are. And here's why. When you use the navigational system, right? You just don't put in your desired destination. And if you do, what is it gonna ask you? It's going to say, what's your starting point? Because if you just go off the desired destination, you're going to go all around confused, going all around wasting time, and you're never going to reach your desired destination. But it also needs to know your starting point, because without knowing where you are, it's impossible to get to where you want to go, right? And here's another caution, right? Don't allow other people, to tell you who you are. Only you can discover that with that unique fingerprint that you got. Because listening to other people tell you who you are, guess what that's going to do? It's going to further confuse you to who you really are. And if you're not careful, you're going to be forever lost, my friend, and you don't want to be that. So here's 3 strategies that can help you, right? Number 1. In order to accept who you are, this is the first thing you got to do. You got to get to know yourself. And I'm not talking about just a general surface of who you are. You got to dig deep down into the foundation of who you are. Like when a construction worker or a contractor, they want to build a new home, they don't just take a home and build it on top of the flat land. No, you got to assess the foundation. You got to assess the size of the foundation, the parameter. You got to make sure no risk factors are around the foundation, no insects, no termites, no none of that stuff that's going to impede the house that you're about to build. But what else do you find when you look deep down into the foundation of who you are? You find some unresolved internal conflict. You find some other issues, some unforgiveness that you just thought you can cover up because you're not going to deal with it again. You find all kind of things when you dig down into the deeps of your foundation. But that's what you got to do in order to get to know yourself, right? And let's keep going. See, the first one is to get to know yourself. And number 2, see, after you get to know yourself, then we in the game, right? We in the game. then you can really accept yourself. But we're not done there because it's hard to accept all of the fullness of who you are right after you get to know it. But see, first you get to know yourself, then you got to accept yourself. But then number 3, you got to develop a greatness mindset, a mind bold enough to believe that in order for you to know exactly who you are and to get to where you want to get to, you got to, number 1, get to know yourself. Number 2, you got to accept yourself. But number 3, then you got to love everything that you got to know and everything that you accepted. Then you got to love it, my friend. That's when you've arrived. See, once you get to love all of that, that means you totally in line with your truth. Words, thoughts, and actions with your truth. That means you got maximum power and energy to fulfill your creation, to manifest whatever you want because you're living the truth. And you already know, my friend, the truth will set you free, right? That's the key. Once you get to know, accept, and love yourself, then you're in position to wholeheartedly and effectively to the maximum give yourself, and that's the goal of life. Servitude, stewardship, but you gotta align yourself first so you can serve right and be a proper steward, a good and faithful steward, my friend. And while you're doing all that, don't you ever forget, don't you ever forget you were born to be great.